What's going on, people? It's your man, the White Bee, back once again. So, where do we even start with this one? Tommy Fury just went life and death 50-50. And I can't even sit here and make jokes about Uber drivers. Like I said yesterday, I leaked to the unwashed masses. This guy, the man he fought, what was he? Where was he from? I don't know. It wasn't Djibouti. He wasn't from Djibouti, sorry. He wasn't African. He was from, where is it? Moldova. Moldovan, man. He's from Moldova. I don't know. Think of somewhere you never heard of before in Europe. That's where he was from. Pick the most never heard of it in this place. Yeah? And that's where this guy was from. But not only was he from a place you never heard of before, some small town somewhere, back ass of nowhere in Eastern Europe somewhere, he also was signed off sick indefinitely by his doctor days before this Tommy Fury fight. So we can't, AB, he fought an Uber driver. No, he didn't. He fought a man who's clinically not fit to work, never mind box. AB, you capping. AB, you capping. Look at it. Come on, people, look. This is the cat he fought. And I'm not knocking him. To be fair, Tommy went life and death with him, man. Tommy, guess what? No knockdowns and no stoppage. Yeah? But look at these. Can you even... Is it big for you, man, yet? Yeah, it's big for you, man. Look, I mean, it's annoying. You can't even really see what I'm trying to show you here. But look at the titties, man. Look at the titties, pause. It's not his fault. He's not supposed to be in shape, man. He's not even working. Look at that. You see the crease? Can you see the crease there? Can you see the crease? This line's in the way. It's very annoying. But you see the crease? That there, honestly, man. There's certain gal in the UK who would be happy to have that crease there. These are what? What do you think? Perky C's? This is a Perky C cup right here, folks. Yeah, that's a Perky C cup, man. You see it hanging in the back. Stop playing. You see that crease there? You see that shade under that titty there? People, stop playing with me, man. Yeah? Enough gal want these kind of titties here. So listen. Tommy Fury fought titties. I ain't gonna lie, man. They look okay. Still, I'm not really a titty man, to be fair. So for me, it's one of them. I'm not gonna lie, man. I can work with that there. Yeah? As long as the back off supporting. Take it. You best believe it. Anyway, Tommy is fighting a man who's clinically not fit for work. They dug him up out of somewhere. They dug him up off the PIP, the Eastern European PIP. The Eastern European signed off sick healthcare scheme. They picked him off of that, and they got him in there. And before we get to the actual fight, I want you to look at Tommy here. He gets announced the winner. He went life and death. Look, the guy's got no marks on his face, man. He's got no marks on his face. But watch the way you see Tommy, like, they announced the winner, and look at him. He's like, hey! And I think he's on. I got another video coming soon. Seriously, I think he's on the gear as well, allegedly. Yeah, he reminds me of Tommy Morrison. Not as good though. Tommy Morrison would punch Tommy Fury's head off, but in terms of the build, the juicy build, he's got these no legs, but he's got these massive bodybuilder arms. And his traps and his shoulders just... the only time I've seen a man with them type of traps and shoulders is when they're on 2-2 gear. 2-2 bore meat. But anyway, that's for another day. We'll cover that. But look. He gets announced winner and he starts jumping around. Look, he's jumping around. Look, you see him jumping? He's like jumping like he done something. It's like, whoa, he didn't even stop, guy. Look, he keeps jumping, watch. Go watch it yourself. He's literally jumping for joy, man. Look, his feet are coming off the floor, look. Waving his hands. Can't believe his luck. Shocking. Now, Tommy actually weighed in. I had to check it. Tommy weighed in over 94 kilograms. So he weighed in as a heavyweight. And essentially, he's put in... At the end of the fight, he said, listen, Ajit Caballero. Yeah, I'm coming for you. He said, listen, Daniel Dubois, I'm coming right at you. Coming right... Golovkin. Remember when his dad was John Fury was the shades of Golovkin. People. Come on, man. What? People. Listen. I never saw Golovkin fighting a man with titties, man. To be fair. And if he did, you know it was a rap, man. He wasn't going 2-3 rounds. He wasn't going a round, probably, with a man with titties. Tommy made a proper meal out of it. And I've taken some kind of timestamps here. Again, I wish YouTube was fair. I should be allowed to play clips, show you, and react to it, but it's a pagan Kabbalistic system, yeah, that takes it to the masses, so you can't even do what you're legally allowed to do, yeah. Listen, let me tell you the truth about the unwashed masses right now, quickly, on a side note. The unwashed masses, the only thing we can legally do, yeah, is take it, that's it, man. Honestly, I've come to the conclusion now. When everywhere you look, like I bought this e-scooter, yeah, to get to work. So I thought, I'm not paying no more car insurance to get to work. I'm not paying no more fuel to get to work. I'm not paying no more Moody insurance to get to work. So I got myself a little Bezza, yeah. And it turns out, after I bought the Bezza, I found out they're illegal. I'm thinking, what? How come melons, yeah, can ride their push bike to work, no problem, on the road and shit. But I can't take my e-scooter around. Pagan, Kabbalistic system we live in, people. Yeah? Pocket digging. That's what it is. Institutionalized pocket digging everywhere you look, man. Take it. Take that. Yeah? I feel like we're living... Imagine Diddy was an institution. That's how I feel like I'm living these times. Everywhere you look, there's some Donny posted up in the corner, yeah? Giving it... You're licking their lips at you. They're either licking your lips at your pocket, yeah, or you got some Donny like Turkey, he licking his lips at God knows what. We don't know what Turkey licking his lips at, man. He's not the boxing. Anyway, I've digressed. Let's get back to the point here. I got the timestamps, man. But like I was saying, I can't really play it. It's going to be a bit dead for you, but you can watch the highlights yourself. But we'll start off at this point. This really sums the fight up. If you can't be bothered to watch the highlights, and they're not really worth... The only reason they're worth watching is because you want to laugh at Tommy Fury. But outside of that, don't bother watching them. If you want to laugh at how useless he is, watch the footage. Otherwise, if you're looking for real boxing, don't waste your time. Anyway, I'll play... This is what the commentators had to say at the end of the fight.
Tommy Fury versus Kenan Hanulic, who lands a right hand in the closing seconds.
Whoa.
It's a fight in which Tommy Fury's won. It was scrappy, it was messy.
It's okay.
We'll give him a bit of leeway there, Barry, where he's been out the ring. Well, last in Budapest, Tommy Fury versus Kenan Hanulic, who lands a right hand in the closing seconds.
Whoa.
It's a fight in which Tommy Fury's won. It was scrappy, it was messy. We'll give him a bit of leeway there, Barry, where he's been out the ring for so long.
Yeah,
but he needs to be busy, doesn't he? He needs to be active, he needs to be better.
It was messy, it was scrappy, it was rubbish. He didn't say that, but he should have said that. Then he started glazing Tommy. Oh, well, he's had 2 years off. Again, I'm sorry. Yeah. Am I missing something here? Does Tommy have a full-time occupation? We ain't making excuses like that. Yeah? You can't be a 24-year-old man with no other occupation, look like rubbish, and then the commentators I get why they're doing it. They want to get paid. They want to get put back on the next Tommy Fury show or whatever. I get it, but even that's corny, man. These are old heads as well. Most of the men on the commentary team are 50 years old. Yeah? That's the truth. Most of the men on the commentary team are 50 years old. You got a bunch of 50-year-old old heads, yeah, who can't tell the truth. Oh, well, he's had 2 years off. Oh, well, he has had 2... Why are you making it... Who asked him to do that, though? Make that make sense. Who asked him to have 2 years off? He's been fighting jobbers and YouTubers anyway. It's not like he's had a proper hard career and he was injured for 10 million thousand years. So it's like... These men go in a cycle. They're either not active. Oh, I look rubbish because I haven't fought for 2 years. So they have 1 or 2 fights, and then they're off again for 2 years, and it's a constant... I mean, it's more so the Furies. Huey Fury was the same. And that's another... I mean, I like Peter for the most part, but Peter's another one. He's blinded. He's good at critiquing... I'll critique everyone, yeah? My own kin or not. I critique myself. I'm not saying, I mean, it's one of them. End of the day, something's off, it's off. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and shill my tribe. Peter Fury's like, oh, how many years has Huey Fury been... What does Peter say? He says something like... Peter says something like... I don't know, but you've heard the bastard. Peter's always got, oh, he's broke his hand and stuff. I think the latest one, he's broke his hand, or before he had acne, and before that he had some whatever it was. There's always something coming. Tom, what was it? Huey's still... He's man strength. Tommy's man strength's coming. Honestly, I was heavy on Huey because I believed in Peter kind of thing, and I thought, well, Peter wouldn't lie about it. But now he's what 35. We've been hearing for 10 years about his man strength's coming now. Oh, that's crazy. But Tyson Fury, I mean, his fights once a year. It's one of them anyway. Not what we're talking about. So you've heard the reaction from the commentators, and that really does sum it up. Let's now get to some of the clips. And the commentator even said, "Oh, Tommy looks good when he's doing something." I think the problem was he was gassed. Seriously, he was fighting a plumber, not even a plumber. He was fighting someone signed off on the sick. Yeah, he was fighting someone signed off, claiming his health benefits from the state. That's who he fought, man. Let's call it a spade a spade. This guy, come on, titties, man. Titties ain't... Listen, if you're working a manual job, you ain't got titties like that, bro. Come on, stop playing, man. Stop playing. He ain't picking no cotton. Picking cotton, you got a strong back. Stop playing with him, man. He ain't picking no cotton. So this dude, he on the sick, titties and all, and Tommy was blowing. And I've took some highlights here, or my highlights. What seconds are they? 3:42. And what you'll see is Tommy's literally running away. It's crazy. Anyone who here we go. Look, Tommy's clinging on. Look, you see this here. Look, Tommy's literally got him in a headlock, scared to death in there. And this guy, honestly, man, his feet were slow. He was just, I'd say he was low level white collar, mid to low level white collar. That wouldn't. This guy here wouldn't even put white collar a lie. He's probably low level white. Any white collar man. This is what I saw in Tommy Fury's opponent. End of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. Tommy's clinging on for dear life, and then when he's not clinging on. Look, you see this clip here. Look, watch. So you'll see Tommy there. I'm gonna do the frame by frame now. And look. Oh, come on, Jugal. Look, you see that? I don't know what it's buffering for, man. Better slow internet. That's another scam as well. My internet keeps cutting out. Do you notice that one as well? Do you notice that about all these services that cut out? Guess what? The bills don't cut out. I find that mad, innit? It's like, whoa, this thing keep cutting out. My TV bugging as well. Yeah? TV bugging, Netflix won't play. But what you notice is, yeah, all things can cut out. They don't ever cut the bill out. Oh, well, you know what, man? I know your internet been bugging. Yeah, woo. You know you normally pay £20 for your internet? Actually, it cut out so much, it is a tenner. No. Yeah? That's how it doesn't happen, people. That's how it definitely don't happen. The bills never be cutting. It's always going up. That's what it definitely be doing. Anyway, so you see Tommy. He's just running. It looked like Devin Haney, to be honest. Look how embarrassing. You're the A side against a man who's been signed off on the sick, and you've just man, that's another thing. The ring. People, have you ever seen a ring this big? It looks about 40 foot. 40 square. It's 40 foot, man. 40 square foot ring. Traditionally as a 20-foot ring. This ring was massive. Yeah? Do you know how bad it is when they've got the camera angle on? They've got a wide lens camera angle and you can't even see the other half of the ring. Look, you can't see it. Do you see that one there? Yeah? The ring was absolutely massive. I've never seen nothing like it. Look at Tommy. Tommy's fish food for anyone decent, man. Never mind it. I don't know what he thinks he's doing at heavyweight. I really ain't got a clue. Look, this guy has to go here. And then watch. I think Tommy holds him up. Yeah, look, Tommy's just clinging on for dear life on the rope. So you saw him running around and then clinging on. And I've taken loads of 412 we need to watch as well. This really summed the fight up. Not gonna lie. You almost got boshed there as well, actually. Look, my man almost boshed him. Johnny Bah! Almost. That could have been like, honestly, look at that. Another few inches. This overhand here, look, it kind of. Tommy didn't slip it. He actually pulled his neck back. But if that had got on point, Tommy might have been starched, man. He's got no legs. He's all upper body. He's got the kind of. He's obviously pinning the gear in his shoulder. That's where he's pinning it. He's not putting it in his legs, man. If he was pinning gear in his legs, yeah, he'd have some legs. He's putting it all in his shoulders, man. That's what he's pinning the gear in his shoulders, man. Stop playing with him, man. He's big round. I'm sorry, I haven't seen no clean athlete with. Listen, there's loads of examples, yeah, of athletes. When do you see their shoulders have these massive caps? You just don't unless they're on the gear. And Tommy's traps and his arms are just. Come on, people. I mean, it's not like the Furies are genetically gifted. They ain't got no muscles at all. So make that make sense. How'd that make sense? And we know Tyson Fury was on the boar meat as well. But this guy, to be fair, he's not on the boar meat. Tommy's on the proper. He's on the proper. That's what he's on. Yeah? Let's have a look here. Where's the bit I'm looking for? Tommy's just slapping as well. All of his shots are slapping. That's another takeaway as well. I can't really show it, but trust me, he's slapping, man. He's not. You don't turn his shots over. What's this thing doing now? See what I mean? Oh, well, you beat your tubs. It's not the tubs, man. It's the pagan Kabbalistic internet. That's what it is, for real. Nothing to do with the tubs. Yeah? Come on. Oh, I've broke it, people. It's not even loading now. This Tommy clinging on. He's literally got his eyes closed, just hanging on. What? When was the last time you saw... maybe Golovkin's that good, right? But I'm tired of clinching, seriously. When you've got a... Tommy should be a super A-side versus someone who's been signed off on the sick indefinitely, right? Why are you clinging on to my man's arm? Why are you clinging on to Titty's arm, man? You should be working in there. But this is... Tommy Fury, really, he's the representative of New Age boxing. It's really bad to watch. There's no levels at all now, in as much as, okay, I'm an A-side, and you were literally signed off sick a few weeks ago. You're getting it. No clinching. I'm just going to tear your ass up. Pause. There's no shame anymore. Oh, if I can hang on to your arm, I'll hang on to your arm. It's not boxing at all. It's ugly and horrible to watch, man. Look at this here. Look at this, people. Tommy's just clinging on for... Look, the guy's saying... Look, oh my God, look. Oh my God, Tommy's putting the other arm around as well. He wants more of a hug. Look, the guys, look. Look at this cat here, look. Look at Titties. Titties is like, bro, come on, man. What are you clinging on to me for? Yeah? This ain't wrestling, bro. Yeah? This ain't the Diddy party like that. That's what he was saying. I heard he's thinking he's speaking Polish or something. He said, hey, man, listen, Budapest, Hungary. What do hungry man speak? I don't know what the man speak, but still, Hungarish. He was speaking Hungarish here. He said, hey, man, this ain't the Diddy party, yo. That's what he said to the referee. Right here, look. See referee there. He said, hey, man, this ain't Diddy party. Back up off me. Yeah, zesty looking ass dude. Look at this guy. Look, he's still clinging on with his head down. Whoa, get off. What's he doing? Oh my God, he's re-engaging. Oh my God. Oh my God, Tommy's still on him. Go on, light him up now. Light him up on the inside. Oh, look at this here. Look, Tommy's got his head down, just clinging on for dear life, people. Oh, look, he wants to... Oh, he's going for the blowy now. Oh, he's going... Look, he's noshing... Come on, people. Look, man. Come on now. Stop playing, man. He's going for the head. He's going for the head. The brains. Tommy giving... Oh, here we go. Tommy, do some more clinching. Yep, Tommy does do... Look at this, people. Look at this. People. These are the highlights. Wallahi, these are the highlights. This ain't me. Oh, YB sat there and... I didn't even watch I don't even know where you'd find the full fight. These are the highlight, the best they got. Tommy clinging on. Look at this. It just left one frame of him clinging on, and it's fast forwarded. This is unbelievable, people. Make sure you man can see it. Yeah, you can definitely see it. You must believe it. Look at this here. Homosexual. Back in my day, that's what they called this kind of operation here. Homosexual. Yeah? Homosexual. That's what they called it. Not boxing. It isn't boxing, man. You're the A-side. Like, terrorists like that. What? Normally, it's the journeymen types that are clinging on because they're not fit and they want to fight next week for the bread and they don't want to get stopped and they're knackered and they ain't got the top level skills. Tommy's the guy with all the skills and the full-time camp and... He's pinning the gear in his shoulders. Do you know what I mean? He's off the gear, man. This guy in a heavyweight, otherwise. This guy's probably legitimately a 168 pounder. If he boiled down, if he was actually fighting properly, he's not. This Titty's in a heavyweight. Tommy actually, because of the gear, he's got a big old GH gut as well. He's actually probably a cruiserweight. If he's proper cane in the gear, he's probably a cruiserweight. Because he only weighed in, 210 or something. So if he dropped water weight, he'd be 200 pounds. But He can't punch at all. He couldn't punch at 175 either. Look at this here. Look, the guy's like, what's this guy doing, man? It's embarrassing. Oh my God, Tommy's still leaning in. And this is the point I was making. Tommy was knackered. So, you know, yesterday, John Fury was saying, oh, my ballers. My ballers. Oh. Basically saying, I'll translate that for you, man. John Fury was saying, oh, when it was me and my ballers, Tyson Fury was full of gas. I mean, and he said, just look at my son Tommy and look at this guy. They're full of gas and we can go all day and we train hard. And Tyson Fury don't train hard. Tommy was woeful in there, man. No power and no gas. It's the worst combination. Normally, men who have no power, they can kind of be slick all day. He got no power. It's like... Tommy Morrison's actually a good example. Tommy Morrison had good power for a few rounds. Really explosive and would put them together. Heavy shots, leaning in. Proper going for it. Big left hooks. It kind of works out. Tommy Morrison was able to catch cats early because he had the hands, right? Tommy, he's got the same gas as Tommy Morrison, but not even a half an inch of power. And he's on the same gear. Exactly the same gear that Tommy Morrison was on. So he's got no excuse. He can't punch. Anyway, let's find some more clips of this. Right, we've got the 430. Where's the other ones? 450 now. 450. It's just too many people. 450 and 510. 450 and 510. 450 and 510. Oh, we go. This is some more Tommy running again. Just in case you forgot. Honestly, the way Tommy's boxing this cat here, yeah, titties. The way he's boxing titties, it's like this guy's name's Muhammad Ahmad Golovkin Baturbiev. You know what I mean? He's like proper leaning in, like, his back foot stepping out. It's crazy. Look. Tommy's like, look. What are you walking away for, man? Fight. Look, he's oh my. You don't want to. This is crazy, people. It's crazy. You're getting walked down, and it's only because if this guy. I've said this for years. If someone comes to put it on Tommy, he's no good. He's got no gas and he can't punch. If this guy actually had some, you know what I mean, some pressure fighting about him. He's not supposed to though. He's on the 6, so he's not supposed to be the second coming of Ajit Caballero. But look at Tommy's on the rope. He's knackered. Tommy, go on, Tommy, have a go. Oh, you're clinging on again for dear. Look at him. Tommy's clinging on for dear life, people, with a man who's been signed off. And this is as good as it got, seriously. This is the best you can find. These are... Oh, I bet you hate it. That's not the case. Are you blind? Tommy Fury versus Kanan. Fight highlights. I didn't put them in there. I didn't make this video. This is the best they got. Okay? Nothing to do with... I didn't make... Oh, maybe you work for the Zone, do I? What was the other one? 510. The stinky. Oh, not another stinky. Look, he's on. Look. He's giving it the. He's giving it the ducking and rolling. Listen. That stuff. It's a bit like. Listen, Ben Whittaker's actually skillful though. Ben Whittaker is actually skillful. But still, even when Ben Whittaker was doing it, I like how he came in with Liam Cameron. I didn't like how the fight ended. I thought it should have been allowed to carry on, but nonetheless. Ben was doing too much of that herky-jerky rubbish. But even then, he was fighting at least other professional boxers. Tommy's doing it with, like, the very bottom level. He sits there, he's giving it like, whoa, like, tricky. Look, he's slipping. Really? It's embarrassing. And in his mind, he thinks, oh, yeah, I'm getting low. You know how Naz would do things like that. But Naz, again, was in there with proper dudes. And by the way, Naz was whacking them as well in the meantime. He wasn't just posturing and then backing off. This looks gay, man. It's faking gay, man. Seriously, it's not boxing. It's like you're pretending you're... Like Conor Benn the other night. He's pretending he's slipping and sliding. It's not real slipping and sliding. Because you're not in it. If Tommy was on top of him and then doing that and the guy's hands are going over and whatnot, you can say okay. But I could get in there right now, yeah, and stand there at a range and go like this. And as the man comes close to move my feet out. Who can't do that? What's he put? Oh my God, Tommy's putting his arms up. Vitriolic. Like, come on. I don't care. Oh, I like Tommy. He's an idiot. Yeah? showing off, and he wasn't even schooling this guy. He was not. The guy had nothing to start with, yeah. He got titties. Titties had nothing. And Tommy was the one faffing around. Oh, yeah. It's really cringe, honestly. It's embarrassing. I don't know how these men get airtime. Oh, that's it. Tyson Fury's brother. That's how you get some airtime. Here he goes again. Look at this here, look. No willingness. Tommy's got, even though he's the A-side, no willingness. This guy looks more like a serious boxer. Engaged in a fight. Those points the referee said. Engage. And Tommy, look. Tommy's boxing like he's just won 9 rounds against Golovkin. Does that make sense? Imagine you've won 9 clear rounds against Golovkin and you think, you know, this is amazing. Let me just stay out the way now. I've proper won every round. It's 9-0 and I've won this fight. Let me stay out the way. That's how he's boxing. 9 rounds to 0 against Golovkin himself. That's how he's boxing now. Tricky feet, tricky out. What? Look at this guy disengaging, man. Oh, baby. Oh. Ah, look at this here, man. It's pathetic. He's literally skirting around the ring with his hands in the air, running around. How embarrassing. Proper embarrassing. He made William Skull look good, to be honest. So, that's that. Now let's get to the post-fight interview from Tommy. Not that I really want to play it. It's a bit, I mean, it's cringe, but we'll play it for the shits and gigs of it. Here we go.
Fury.
The top one, you know, I think it's amazing results. So congratulations. What do you feel now?
I just want to say thank you for this victory to my Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ. Without him, none of this would be possible. I want to say hello to my beautiful baby girl Bambi at home. My sweetheart Molly, she'll always be mine forever. And I want to dedicate this to my mother and father, because without them two, I wouldn't be breathing, I wouldn't be here. The reason why I'm here today...
Sorry, people. I wasn't going to talk about this now, but I do want to show you this juicy arm right there. Come on, man. Where's El Juicy? Come on, Juicy. Where's the juice? Is it? Come on, people. Look. Come on. Come on, man. Look at that juicy bicep. And it's not. Look at the traps as well. See, look at the delt, like that separation. If you can put your arms up here, and there's like clear trap popping out, and there's a dent where your delts go. Natural people don't have that. Sorry, they just don't. Well, genetic freaks do. Tommy's not a genetic freak. Yeah, he's just not. This is the gear. This is what the gear looked like. And that's why people say, well, Holyfield, I tend to agree. I wouldn't be shocked to know. I'd hope it wasn't the case, but I wouldn't be shocked to know. Someone like Mike Tyson, I don't think he was on the gear, to be fair. I think he was a freak. But Holyfield, coming from 175, Mike Tyson was apparently 210 at age 12. So it makes sense he's probably not on gear. Holyfield went from 175 to like 230 pounds, bone dry lean and trapped, bosh, shoulders, bosh. So I think Holyfield probably put on the gear, but Tommy, man, it's the same thing, but he's useless. That's the worst thing. But at least Holyfield did something with the gear. This guy honestly, he's making the gear look bad. That's the truth here. You're making the gear look bad. If Tommy Fury was an advertisement for gear, no one would ever take it. They'd say, well, you're meant to be aggressive. That's the argument. You shit yourself against a journeyman. And you faffed around doing all this rubbish and running around the ring. Yeah? That might be a campaign, actually. If the government want to get people... Or at the moment, there's a bit of a phenomenon with young people taking gear and whatever else. If the government want to get serious about changing people's mindset towards steroids, get Tommy Fury on there. This is what happens when you get on the gear. Yeah? You're big for nothing. You're big for nothing. You're still a... You might be big, but you'll still be a fanny on the inside. That'll be the ad. You'll be big, but your minge will still be wet. Yeah? That's how you get disincentivized. You'll be like, oh, actually, I don't want to be a big, fat, slimy minge. Corny looking ass. Anyway, let's get back to the interview.
I wouldn't be breathing, I wouldn't be here. The reason why I'm here today is to my mother and father, and I love them till the day I die, and I owe them everything.
And did you feel the support of the crowd?
Do you know what? I've been through a hell of a lot this past 2 years. I've been through things that tear a man down. Drunk, alcoholic, everything. Lost my family for a little bit.
So I want to pick up on this as well. The Furies, yeah. Tommy knows the playbook. It's like, oh, I was on the drink, I was on this. It's just played out now, man. Sorry, I don't believe it myself. I think the Molly thing was fake news. That whole thing was a play for the Netflix documentary or whatever cabal station they was on. That's what that was. They never broke up. It was all fake news. And I was on the liquor. He wasn't on the liquor, man. He probably, I said this about Tyson Fury. He probably enjoyed a casual drink. I don't think he was proper. Like, oh my god, I got to wake up and drink liquor all day. I don't think that was the case. Often, man, don't really understand addiction. Addiction really isn't like, oh, I'll go to the pub every day when I'm retired. I wouldn't class it as. I'd class it as, hey man, you know what I mean? I wake up and I'm on the whiskey. That's what hardcores are doing. They wake up and it's literally, before they have their cornflakes, they're having some hard, heavy alcohol. Fury and Tommy were probably social, i.e., I'm out, so I'll drink. Not, I'm rattling for a drink right now. These men weren't rattling for a drink. They were not. Sorry, don't believe it. Just don't believe it. And they jump. A lot of people, even a lot of these social media influencers, they claim, oh, I've gone through it. It's a shtick now. Yeah? It's a shtick. Oh, the more they kind of, I went from nothing. I was at the bottom. I was smoking this and I was drinking that. And I was doing this and I was doing that. And now I've seen the light. And they normally plug the Jesus thing as well on the end of that. And it's like you've hit every angle then. Every single market. You mention your daughter, you mention your wife. Everyone's like, oh, I can relate to this guy. What a good man. He's got Jesus there. He's got his wife there. He's got his kids there. He's off the drink. He's turned... Come on, man. It's a playbook now. It was cool. 10 years ago, I got hit with the Okey-doke a few times thinking, oh, this guy's based. But in reality, it's now a play. It's a social media grift now. Yeah? What they call it? The Fallen Phoenix type play. Oh, I fell and I rose. And now... Come on, bro, man. It's all fake and gay. That's what the shtick is from these weird ass social media celebrity cats.
But everything's come back together. I want to thank my Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ. I'm a man that's turned it around. Inside 12 months, I've gone from low to on top of the world again. 11-0, I'm back.
Yeah, man.
On top of the world again.
To look up to, and just a few words about Budapest. How did you like, Budapest, the city? Because you spent several weeks here, and do you like the city?
I want to say hello to my new home in Budapest. I fucking love you guys. Thank you for every single one who turned out tonight. We're going to party tonight. That was for you guys. Thank you, Budapest, and the whole city of Hungary for a warm, warm welcome. We've spent 2 months over here. I want to thank everyone involved. Gary, Zolt, AAA Promotions. I want to thank them all. This is an amazing event, and it's the start of something new.
Thank you very much,
Thank
and congratulations,
you so much, Tommy.
Yes.
And one last question, because I'm really curious. So the whole world is waiting for you to rematch with Jake Paul. What do you think about it?
Jake Paul's a bitch, and he's running scared. Hey, Jake, hands fixed now, baby. The hands fixed. I fought a guy in here tonight. He's had over 100 amateur...
So now Tommy says, listen, as far as it goes with Tommy and Jake Paul, I'm happy either way. The thing is, I can't stand fake Paul. I'm not sure. Before, when in the first fight, I was backing fake Paul, but then he stunk the place out and bumped my money. I had $1,000 on Jake Paul. He bumped my money, so forget about fake Paul. Not to mention the whole Mike Tyson thing was weird as well. The guy's a weirdo. They're all both weirdos. What's the ideal outcome here? They fight. Tommy can't punch though, so maybe I'd rather see Jake Paul knock Tommy out, spark. Although I wouldn't want him to think he can do something either. So I don't know. But it'd be a stinker anyway. Jake Paul can't do nothing with even Tommy, who's useless. Yeah, Jake Paul can't do nothing, man. Jake Paul stunk the place out. A proper old school stinker that was. Bumped my coin, talking about a knockout. Didn't do nothing in there. This plumber here, this dude, he fought. He had more. Jake Paul was like, just faffing around in there, man. Go and get on him. He can't punch. He's got no gas. Get on him. Yeah? Oh, Tommy, I broke my hand. Now my hand's back. Oh, that's what it was then. When did you break your hand? You ain't been fighting. When did you break your hand, Tommy? Because you ain't been fighting for 2 years. Oh, my hand's back now. It doesn't look like it is. That's the other thing. It doesn't... oh. My hand's back now. Is it? You could have fooled me, brother. Because you can't punch for toffee still. What are you talking about? My hand's fixed. Like you just went in there, yeah, and clipped someone with one shot and they're like laid out. At least that would be like, okay. I'd still be hating, I'm not going to lie, but I'd still be saying how the guy's got titties. But it'd be like, you know what I mean? You went in there, stunk the place out, clinching, running, didn't put him down, didn't knock him out, and you send your hands back. That's crazy. Oh, man.
Fights, experienced as earth, and he's as tough as teak. Jake Paul wants to step inside this ring. I guarantee you, next time I'll knock you spark out.
Tommy ain't knocked no one out, man. Tommy, come on. Tommy can't punch, seriously. There seems to be something genetic in the Furies. They can't punch, man. Even if they're big and muscly. Like Tommy Fury was saying, my balls. Which is translated that Tyson Fury would be able to punch if he was leaner and more muscular. Tommy is the leanest and most muscular Fury you've got, and he's even. I think he punched pound for pound. I'd have him less than Tyson. Tyson, to be fair, was getting rid of, maybe not cleanly, but Tyson Fury would get rid of plumbers. He would stop them, but more so TKO, but he would stop them. It's fair to say. Tommy don't even stop the people who Tyson Fury. I'm not sure he was even fighting this level. To be honest, this level was proper bottom level. Tyson Fury will be stopping them. Anyway, let's move on from Tommy now. Before we go, there has been another fight though. And it's one of Tyson Fury's brothers again. And this guy's obviously, look, this guy is proper stole the Tyson Fury swag. Why is that not playing? No, we got it. This cat here, what's his name again? What's his name? I don't know what his name is. Some sort of Roman, maybe. I said Roman. So you've got Roman Fury here. He's got the Tyson Fury skinhead and the belly as well. You've got Tyson Fury. That's no. John's saying Tyson's not in shape. These two who with me are in shape, implying he's really holy at training. This guy's soft as butter. Soft like butter. That's what this cat is here. Look, just soft. So what are you talking about? He does get the stoppage though. I can't. Where is it? Oh, he gets clipped as well on the way there. But I mean, look at these skills here, man. I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. Yeah, I'm not being funny. This guy is throwing both hands at once. Seriously, he's got this. Do you know what I mean? Oh, YB, you can't do that. Oh, maybe I can't. But come on, bro. Where did they teach you that? Okay, when you swing your right hand, get your left ready. You know, man. So he comes in, almost clips him. Leaky. They're both leaky, man. Look, they're both just leaky. Got his hands by his waist. Roman's got his hands by his waist. He gets caught. Luckily, it's by this guy, but with these skills, man, with these primitive skills, you can't be. I think he's fighting at heavyweight. You can't be fighting at heavyweight with these skills. It's not like he's got sublime power and or speed or reactions. You saw how it went for AJ, who actually does have many of them elements. You just can't be fighting at heavyweight. Loose as look at Usyk. He back in his cruiserweight, he was much more relaxed. Usyk would give it the drop the lead hand. Now he's much more orthodox. Usyk, respectful. Roman ain't going to get away with his low hand rubbish. It's not. He doesn't even have the reflexes and or the height. Tyson had 6'7", so he could pull back and he'd get away with it with people with slow feet. Roman don't have that. He's just there. Even then, Tyson was clumsy as well, to be honest. So he clips that guy and he goes down like a sack of potatoes. But yeah, I don't know why DAZN are putting this on for. What can I say? Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, like the bell 100%. There's no doubt about this one, people. Stop it. Bosh.